New research coming out of Michigan State University this week suggests that the adage, practice makes perfect, may be a bit off base. Researchers compiled data from 14 different studies and found that in the case of music and chess, deliberate practice only improves student performance by about 30%.
That's not true. No, they definitely can improve. There are people who have less barriers internally to making music, but practice will help anybody, and it depends on the conditions under which you practice. If you're trying really hard to get one particular thing or set of things and you're hitting it really, really hard, then you're wasting your time, and you're actually making it harder on yourself.
Zach Hambrick, a co-author of the study, said that practice is undeniably important, but it's not sufficient to explain why some people become experts and others don't. There are other factors at play.
If a child takes up an activity, chess, music, whatever, at 7 years old, that child is going to have a head start on the child who takes it up at 10 years old, simply because they have that extra 3 years to get in more and more and more hours of practice. But also, a child who shows early talent at something is going to get a lot more encouragement from the people around him or her.
Age isn't the only ingredient in the recipe for success. Socioeconomic conditions also influence performance.
Just whether or not they have to be part of whether they can stand aside from the economic system that we have in this country and in most countries, or whether they have to participate in it by working. Kids can afford to stand aside and be not part of the economic system. They don't necessarily have to work.
That's just kind of my own thing. I just tell people, don't practice, just play. And you find things when you're just sitting and jamming that you wouldn't find if you weren't.
Hambrick and the other researchers suggest there is a silver lining. Choose an activity you're innately good at, or, perhaps as Goins implies, we could simply enjoy our hobbies without the expectation of being the next Mozart or Bobby Fischer. This is Rebecca Halleck and Amber Gula with Medill Reports.